Well, good morning and welcome back to the Pichonnière Valley here in France. If you're looking over my shoulder out the window, do not adjust your monitor. It's snowing? I don't know. I think there's a weird glitch on the map with the geo. I don't know what you call it nowadays. That's what it used to be called back in seasons, but yeah, it's supposedly snowing, which is strange. You also see in the upper right, we've got a quote-unquote a contract for harvesting. Julian is harvesting I think it's a wheat field, and it's asked us to help transport for him. I don't know if this snow is going to affect that or not. If it's like precipitation, like you should not harvest in the rain, so we'll have to find out how that's gonna go. Let me get some coffee here and let's go out and watch the sun come up and take a look around the farm. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it's coming down a little heavier now. It's supposed to snow for most of the morning, I think. So, yeah. We'll have to see if that affects his ability to harvest. We will have our grapes ready to harvest next month in September, so that'll be in the next episode. And then I think we're going to try and do all the clover at once. That way it'll give it a chance to grow and be at a state ready to harvest before the harvest window closes in what, November? This section over here, we got the clover in first, so it's a growth state ahead. This is growing. And this is all ready to harvest. It doesn't really look that different. Maybe we'll get a feel for it when we go ahead and cut it next month. If our windrows look, bigger over here, or, we're emptying the baler more quickly, that'll give us an idea. But yeah, I'm not gonna wait on both of it, and maybe that'll inform us for how we're gonna deal with it next year. And then we'll have the grapes ready to harvest as well. Let's go over and take a look at the garden real quick. I've got 33 grass bales loaded up on the Lizard. I'll have to come back and reconfigure it with the box on the back to haul grain for Julian. The day goes. Just went over and take a look at the garden here quick, see if we got any pallets this morning. Probably not. It's not as prolific as I would have hoped. It's not quite like InFoRmEjTiK where we had pallets every single day. It's gonna be a little soft over here because of the snow. Yep, nothing in here. Okay. So I guess we'll just go ahead and head up to the animal dealer and sell these grass bales. also realized I gotta check my seed drill. I think I selected wheat. I don't know if winter wheat is the option that, you know, you have to select, or if it's wheat. But I gotta make sure well, it'll probably tell me you can't plant wheat if the wheat is the spring wheat. You understand what I'm saying or not? Good looking morning. I don't know what the deal is with this snow. Quite the anomaly. It looked like it was coming down really heavy earlier. It's not so bad now. Yeah, we may be waiting out the weather here this morning if this is going to affect Julian's harvest. And he's delivering it straight off the field. Actually, I think it's an oat field. I think you can see his combine over there. It's just north of this road. Here, get our whatever 2,500 euros for our grass bales. That little area was pretty prolific. Oh yeah, we need to see if we need to put some lime on that little section of grass again, and then fertilize it so that we get full yield off of that little section. And we need to explore the map a little bit, I think. Oh, wait, where am I going? I'm not paying attention. I think I can take the light right up here. Because we went up here to that place by the soccer field when we sold our produce last time. Yeah, I need to drive around the map and just learn my way around. That's what's interesting is when you use small equipment and you aren't doing a home. You don't do a ton of contracts, borrowing equipment. You don't see as much of the map. Because we're small and just starting out, there's not much that we do, so you don't see a ton of the map. The tunnel seems very solid. It's a damn look over on the pole. Oh, I hit the button too quick. Yeah, like 2,600. is odd, to say the least. Yeah, Julian doesn't have a very large trailer, so that's why. Hold on. I suppose if he has a helper on his trailer pulling with the tractor, and I think we're going to Agriol, which is right there across from the animal dealer. But we should be able to keep the combine going between the two of us, I suppose. We'll get back to the farm and configure this box on the back and the extensions. That'll give us whatever 7,600 liter capacity. Probably be one grain tank off of this combine. Not much. I think we should be able to put the sides on. So, yeah, good to go. All right, we're ready to go over there. I don't know if we're going to start right away or not. I'll wait to hear from Julian about what he wants to do. Oh, I see that the contract has started. It's already 1%, 2%, so we must be doing it. All right, so over here in the clover, pH is perfect and the nitrogen is perfect. As we get over here, pH is okay. So I think we do need to put some lime down in the area where the grass is. So we'll get our lime spreader and get over here today as well. Oh wow, that contract's going real quick. I don't know when he'll need us or not. I suppose we could just go over there and wait our turn. Julian's been a good friend for us ever since we moved here to France, so anytime he asks for a favor, we are going to drop whatever we're doing and try and help him out. Let's see. Let's go the I don't know which way is quicker, but we'll go this way. Kind of 6 of one, half dozen the other. We end up backtracking some distance, no matter which way we go, left or right, out of our farm to get to his place. In my mind, I think this way is faster. I don't think I have no data to back that up. And I think that we're winding through the woods here on a track. Not actually be faster. So maybe Giants doesn't have it set up that snow is precipitation like rain because they don't expect you to be in a harvest window at a time when it's snowing. I don't know why it's snowing. Really don't. But it doesn't seem to be preventing us from doing the harvest, so I suppose it's fine. Mist on the ground this morning. Is this him right here? Oh wow. Alright. Suppose we can just wait right here. I'll go ahead and turn off and try to conserve fuel, and we'll wait for him to give us a shout. I suppose when it gets 80% full, we'll head for it. And offload him. I wonder how much, I wonder what the capacity of Julian's trailer is, if we're more or less than he is. And the flakes are getting fatter. Let me pop into the weather and see what's going on. So down at the bottom, it shows that it's probably going to quote unquote snow up until around noon. And it's supposedly below freezing right now, and I'm wearing a polo shirt because I expected it to be hot today. It just makes no sense. Well, October will be warm again. September looks like it's supposed to be cold and freezing too. I hope it doesn't damage our grapes. That's it, huh? Alright, I guess maybe... maybe that's why Julian wanted our help. He didn't have somebody to drive the tractor. I don't know. We'll just head on up to Agrial. We'll deliver this for him. We can go ahead and head back to our place. Been to Agrial to buy lime before. Remember, we drove all the way over here to do that. It took a long time, and because our lime spreader only holds about 2,000 liters of lime, it just seemed like a waste of time. The savings just didn't seem to justify driving all the way over there. Bridge. That's not very much. And then, uh-oh. I have two options here. Ooh, let's tag place. Huh. That's not helpful. Ooh, left or right? What do you think? Let's go left. Yeah, whew, guessed right. That's pretty good. We got 1316, and then actually we can collect from the contract as well on top of that and get even more. So yeah, 2394 plus that was helpful. Thanks, Julian. So is that puddle a dynamic puddle like on Montevigione or not? It's not. It's a bummer. Okay, we'll head back to our place and get on the work that we wanted to do. To be lime and fertilizer in just a little grassy area, and then I don't know. We're waiting for garden pallets to spawn produce, which probably can be tomorrow. Well, the money from that harvest really helped out. I think we might be able to look at getting the front loader tool to go on the Renault here. Let's use that with the did I leave that open? Yeah, with the lime spreader. It should work fine for what we're doing. Yeah, this snow is incredibly curious. Oh. Parked over here, don't it? Oh, no. Gotta move this. Park the cedar in farther, I could have maybe got the tractor inside. Spread a little lime real quick, and then where's the fertilizer spreader? I think it's over here, isn't it? I don't know the best way to do this. I think backing down would probably be best. I already had it open. Alright, there we go. Fertilizer done. What are we gonna do for the rest of the day? I don't know. This away. Maybe we can head up to the store, take a look, see if they have reused equipment. Something to do. Maybe take a drive around. Alright, it's kind of inside now. Let me back up to this. I can slide it back in there a little farther, but then I want to also check the what seed type we have, because we're going to need the winter wheat. I know I set it on wheat. I don't know if it's... which one's the distinct crop on this map, which is kind of weird. So it is. Okay, winter barley, winter wheat, that's what we want. Alright, so that's done. What are we doing? We're just waiting for pallets to spawn, and tomorrow I think we'll just go hop in a car. We'll hate to take the car, you know, but yeah, let's take the car up to the implement dealer. We'll check on used equipment up there, and then maybe we'll just tour around the map. I don't know. Oh yeah, let's be on the ground here and see what it says. Nitrogen is just okay, which is, well, that's weird, isn't it? That's kind of strange. Let me put this away. We'll go hop in the car and we'll head up to the implement dealer. At the implement dealer. Let's see, where's probably the best place to park right in here. It's tough driving that car. It's just got too much power with that turbo in it. Really has some acceleration. Alright, we're just really kind of here to check on used equipment. And, I don't know, maybe see if there's any contracting work to be done, but I don't know. Nothing. Nothing at all. Well, that was kind of a waste of a drive, huh? Should we browse, window shop? I don't even know what that word means. Like repair parts? Consumables. Cabin accessories? I don't know. Oh. Apparel. New Holland hoodie. It is a New Holland dealership, right? Should get one of those. Alright. I guess that's it. I don't know. What are we going to do today? I guess we'll take just a quick drive around the map and call it a day. I don't know. Whoa. I guess what we can do is we'll pull up the mini map and then we'll just kind of drive around. I'll head up the left side of the map, which would be the west side, and then head back home. We'll call it a day. Okay. Well. We saw a slightly different part of the map than we normally see going up that left-hand side. I don't know. Noon. I'm gonna take a break for lunch. See what we can rustle up here. I'll see you this afternoon. Oh yeah, we didn't have a whole lot going on. I finished my lunch. I got a call from Julian. He asked if we wouldn't mind coming back over and cultivating the field that he just harvested this morning. And we can go ahead and use his equipment to do that. And he'll give us a little bit of money. So in the interest of earning money and moving this Let's Play forward, we're going to head over there and be a good neighbor and do that. Let's have a little after lunch coffee. Let's head back over to Julian's. The snow has stopped, so it's now a sunny day, I think. What's that? Pollen? I don't know. The weather's nicer, so we'll go this way this time. I don't know why. Actually, because I don't want to take this car cross country through that through the woods. Actually, I should use the cruise control at 45. I mean, it's a little more controllable. Careful with the button combinations on this, because sometimes they'll end up opening the door when you're steering and turning on and off a turn signal because of the button combinations and so on. I don't know what the deal was with the snow, because it's only August. Yeah, if we earn a little more money, that'd be great. I want to try and get chickens in and goats in. I was looking, maybe I'll end up using the goat pen that's for the map instead of the one I want to use. Oh wow. Are there weeds in that field already? That's amazing. But yeah, we could use the one that comes on the map. It might fit. Not in the look right, but be the right size. See the door opened again. Alright, so he said to use the case tractor and the cultivators over here. So just, whoa. What I'll just pull in here. Park in the shade. So yeah, I think this is the cultivator here, a Treffler TGA 560. Claims it's owned by me because of the way I got the game set up. So just be a little quick interlude to make us a little bit of money. And do some farming in the episode because there hasn't been much, right? This should be fairly quick because we're right down here. It's not the most massive field on the map. And we'll make ourselves a couple thousand euros. I don't know where that wheat came from. Or the wheat, that straw. Let's see. I guess we'll use the steering assist. And we'll do the headlands last. So down it goes and away we go. That's work for Julian finished. This is the actual field entrance here. Let's follow it out. And I think it just comes out right over here. Yep. Yeah, the accesses on this map are fairly small. Fences are problematic if you have a lot of equipment hanging off your machine, usually front tanks or front mowers. But yeah, that didn't take long, and we didn't have anything else really to do, so we're gonna get real busy next month, September, because it'll be time to plant the winter wheat. Harvest the grapes and mow the clover all at once, right? That's a lot. That's a lot to do. All right, well, let's go ahead and collect on that. So 2,203. We're sitting at 25,000. I'm not gonna get the chicken coop yet. that would be probably pushing it. Boy, this car looks tiny next to that combine. Well, it's nice to come and use some larger equipment for once, and more modern equipment. And work some different fields. I think all we got to do is we're just waiting for the garden to sprout some spawn. Spawn some pallets for us. We'll get back to the farm and we'll just kind of wait. probably go ahead and call it here. Check the latch mechanism. Kind of odd that August is a slow month for us, but it was. It should be fine there. Yeah, I think next month we'll be busy. So we should enjoy the fact that we're not terribly busy right now. So, like, thank you for hanging out with me here in Pichonnière Valley. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. Early day. We'll see you next time.